Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Wednesday, June 29th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. The biggest news of the day is that Instagram is now opening up their API for Reels. Before I get into what that means, let's talk really quick about what an API is. An API, it stands for Application Programming Interface. And basically, it allows applications or apps to exchange data and functionality easily and securely. So essentially, you can interface between apps and programs through an API. An API is what makes that interaction possible. Now let's get into this news. The Meta for Developers blog has an article introducing Reels APIs to the Instagram platform. Beginning June 28th, we will begin introducing Reels to several endpoints on the Instagram platform. We're always looking to improve our content publishing and consumption experiences, whether people use Instagram natively or via a third party. After hearing consistently from our developer community that Reels is a top priority, we're excited to introduce Reels to a number of the endpoints you may already be familiar with. Let's just pause here and explain that they're talking about third-party integrations. So things like Later, Planoly, other scheduling apps and tools that you might use cannot currently work with Reels. They may say that they do, but there's just a reminder that tells you to open your phone, open the Instagram app, and post your reel. That's not really integration. So this would be a seamless, straight through integration. The timeline, June 28th, we will begin rolling out to 25% of Instagram user accounts. By July 6th, we expect to complete rollout to 100% of users. It's great that they give us these timelines because a lot of times they don't at all. I'm going to include the link to this blog post in the show notes so you can check it out for yourself. In other news, the Meta team made a really long blog post, how to build a connected brand with Reels, with tons of tips. But before I get into that, let's have a quick word from our sponsor. The Instagram Stories is sponsored by #Slayer.com, the easy Instagram hashtag tool that's all about saving you time and getting more views on the content that you worked very hard to create. I'm a big fan of this product, not just because I use it myself, but also because the creators are a family business. You can start growing at #Slayer.com and use coupon code IGStories to get your first month completely free. That's coupon code IGStories. Okay, we're back. First, this blog post that I am referring to, how to build a connected brand with Reels from the Meta team, is extremely long, but I want to hit on a couple of highlights. First, the blog post says right from the outset that people spend half their time on Facebook and Instagram watching videos, and a global study showed that over 45% of accounts on Instagram interact with a reel at least once a week. So investing your time in video and specifically Reels is worth it. Okay, let's get into the tips. First, nail the hook. By this, they mean keep your storytelling short and sweet. Short form video is all about short time limits and short attention spans, so use your content wisely. The next, get creative with transitions. Experiment with your transitions in the videos to not only show off the personality that your brand has, but also really to entertain the viewers. Also use features like AR effects, custom audio, and timers to keep things fresh. The next one, match the rhythm, sync the music. Making the music line up with the video or the photos really can help to make your video engaging. Reels is already the biggest engagement growth driver on Instagram, and over 80% of Reels are viewed with the sound on. They also recommend using auto captions. They have a couple more points here, but I'll skip to the best one, which is to explore collaborations. They recommend partnering with creators to tell your brand story in a new and fresh way. Campaigns that include branded content, which is where you partner with an influencer and then run an ad based on that partnership, saw a 123% lift in awareness, 112% lift in association, and 67% lift in consideration and motivation. All of that goes to show that creators or influencers that you partner with can help boost your brand's impact. I will link, of course, to this post in the show notes. Definitely check it out. It's long, but it's worth the read, and there's some really good videos in there as well. That's going to do it for today's show. Please be sure to come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, strategy, tips, and more.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks of Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently until Zuck returns my DMs and starts to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacies. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.
Oh, hey, thanks for listening all the way to the end of the episode. I just posted a new reel all about what it's like to not be able to sleep and dealing with anxiety. So if you could check it out, hopefully you think it's funny. Find it at Daniel Hill Media. Let me know what you think. And it features my talk boy from Home Alone 2, which I saved since the 90s. I just kept it. A lot of things I got rid of, but my talk boy I just held on to. And glad I did, so I could use it in this video.